Hey everybody, look what I cooked! This here is our buffalo chicken stromboli. Let me show you how I make it. It's gonna be good. Hey everyone, so we started out by making our own dough. Now I'm going to put that recipe in the description below, but you can use store-bought dough for this. You can make your own like we did. But whatever's easiest, whatever you can do, all we gotta do is get some sort of dough. So with that said, let's get on to the process. So the first thing we're gonna need for this filling is some room temperature cream cheese. And sometimes it's hard to get off the foil there. Then we're gonna go ahead and add 2 cups of our shredded chicken. Then add a 1/4 cup of ranch. And we're gonna get some cheddar cheese. Don't drop the bag in the bowl like I did. Break up all the big pieces there. And you're gonna come in with some hot sauce next. I like to just get it so it's not watery. So I add just a little bit and see if the consistency is good. Then we're gonna go ahead and just take our mixer here and just gonna mix all this up so we get a nice filling there. So we're going to go ahead and start working our dough here. We laid out some flour on our surface. We're going to go ahead and try to make this as rectangle as possible because I like the tube type of strombolis, not the half moon type. So we're going to roll this dough out here and we'll be back with you in a second. So we're going to go here and start with our filling here. So we're going to start with a layer of provolone cheese on the bottom. Just as many slices as you can get to go across. Ours ended up being 4 here. Then we're going to go ahead and get our filling layered in. So just going to go ahead here and try to get it as evenly as possible distributed. Next, we're going to go ahead and add our secret ingredient, the thing that makes everything always better, some bacon. This just adds a little bit of saltiness to it. And it's bacon. Everybody loves bacon. Make sure we get every little nook and cranny on there. Then we're going to go ahead and hit this thing with some mozzarella cheese on top. Just a little bit to make it gooey. That was the end of our bag there. Then we're going to go ahead and fold this up. Now we got to make sure that there's no holes so we don't get as much leakage as possible. So we really want to pound down those edges, wrap this around real tight, and get this ready to go in the oven. Now we're going to use a pizza stone here in a second. Not everybody has one of those. If you have one, great. If not, a cookie sheet with some foil would work great too. Just something that you can put out on the grill. Well, with today in particular, due to weather issues, we had to do this inside, or something that goes in the oven. So we're going to go ahead and get some ventilation on the top of this stromboli and get this in the oven, and we'll be back with you soon. Now one thing that I like to do near the end here is to make sure that we get a nice top on the strombolis. I like to brush it with a little bit of butter. So I went ahead and I melted a couple taps of butter. We're going to go ahead and just brush this on here. Just to give it a nice little crust on top. Probably doesn't too much, but I think it's really good. You could add garlic to this if you want, or some Parmesan cheese. I just went straight butter. We're going to go ahead and let this back in here for another couple of minutes. It only took us about 25 minutes at 400 to get this thing done. So we're going to go ahead and let this rest. So this is what it came out like. Isn't that beautiful? We did have a little bit of leaking on the end here, but it was really good. And again, I just want to take a moment to thank you for watching another episode of Hey, Look What I Cooked. This was our buffalo chicken stromboli. Unfortunately, we couldn't grill it, but I hope you check out another video soon, and we'll have one up for you shortly.